Well, that was a complete out and out disaster. If you tuned in this morning at 10 o'clock for a live video fresh from the beach, all I can do is apologise because my best interests were in the best place, and I was just going to say, let's see how far we get with this before the internet signal goes off, and would you believe it went off? So I despair, and when I looked at my phone it's telling me that the signal's 3G. For goodness sake, it's supposed to be 2022. So we're going to try it doing the old tech way, and I'm going to take you for a little walk on the beach, and I'm going to upload it when I get back to some proper internet that's got some proper bandwidth. So, good morning everybody, shall we start again? Good morning everybody and welcome to Visit Fylde Coast. And at the moment we are on Rossall Beach at Cleveleys, and there's a gang of folk up here in orange tops that you can see, and they're my beach buddy friends, and I've got this fetching orange thing on. I don't know whether you can see the name on the back. This fetching orange thing on, so that people know that I'm supposedly got half an idea what I'm doing. That's the theory anyway. So we're going to go and take a little look, and we'll do this, and then I will go and upload it for you. So don't forget, make sure that you've subscribed, make sure that you've signed up, make sure that you've done all that kind of stuff, and we will join you in 2 seconds when I turn the camera around. Well, what a gorgeous morning it is. It's absolutely lovely. So we've got quite a few beach cleaners out this morning litter picking. I think I heard somebody say that there were 33 had turned up. So we do this once every 4 weeks, and if you can't beach clean, if you're not sort of fit enough, you can just come along if you want and have a natter. There's plenty of benches to sit on, and on a day like this there's not really much better, is there, to do. So we've already picked up a dead seagull, and I have to say it was rather high. It was rather sniffy. And the beach actually looks quite clean, but you can see these two just up here have got quite a lot of rubbish in the bags. You can see the sort of weight of it in the bottom of the bags. So it looks clean, but all the litter sort of sticks in this, what's called the strand line. So I've got my, as you would expect from me, I've got my plastic bag in my pocket, and that looks like a roof. I've got my plastic bag in my pocket, so I should be on the lookout for bits of wood in order to make little cottages. And I think we'll go for a little walk down to the water's edge. We'll go for a little walk down to the water's edge. I'm just trying to think what that bird was. It was a black and white one, and I am useless at seabirds. I can spot a garden bird a million miles away, but I can never remember what a seabird is. It's not a cormorant because it's got too much white on it. Oh, look how clean the sea is. That's because of the direction that the wind's been blowing in. Goodness, that is clean. That's lovely. Oh, nice. A neighbour of mine sea swims, and he says that when you get out past the sandbanks and the sandbars, it's really clear and blue because it's the sand that makes it look a funny colour. Oh, that just looks lovely. Just looks really lovely. That's amazing how clean that is. Amazing. So this is kind of the direction of Fleetwood, and I don't know whether you can just make the outline out of the hills in the distance. That's the bottom end of the Lake District. And you know, it seems ages since I came on the beach. At one point we were coming for a walk frequently on a Friday afternoon, and I've just not had time. I've just not had time, and it's lovely down here. It's lovely and quiet. It's It's lovely and quiet and peaceful. Nice way to set yourself up for a week, a new week. It's not much wood. And this is the kind of pebble that you find the sea glass in. It seems to sort of riddle it. This fine stuff, it seems to sort of riddle it to the surface. And you usually, if you're going to see it, you usually see it in that kind of shingle. It had been really, really windy last week. It's awful to walk on. It's really, let me see if this is any easier. It's really difficult on your legs and your hips. When I've been on the beach the day after, I always have pain in my hips. That lovely noise. That's sea lettuce, did you know? That green stuff. It's a form of seaweed. In fact, they're all different types, look. That's some kind of rack. Some kind of bladder wrap. There's no sea glass. I thought I might have found some to show you. In fact, there's not much of anything, is there? It's very clean and tidy. Very clean and tidy. That's better, a little bit of sand to walk on. I'll take you up to the tank traps. These are known locally as the tank traps. And we're sort of fairly certain that they were built in World War II to stop tanks coming up the beach. Because the Blackpool area it's got quite a long, prominent history in the war and defence and training soldiers and Polish airmen and all kinds of things. It's really quite involved. It was quite a big centre, so it just makes sense. And if you live locally and you've been affected by the flooding a couple of weeks ago, hard to believe on a day like this, isn't it? It had been raining really, really heavily. And we ended up having some surface flooding. And this is one of the outfall pipes that is used for surface water when the conditions are extreme. In other words, when it's chucking it down spectacularly. Just look how clean this water is. That's amazing. It's lovely. It does do that when the wind blows the other way around. That's a cuttlefish. Like what you give to a budgie. That one. I always call them scuttlefish. So this is the landfall surface water drain. You're probably wondering where the outlet is. Oh, that is really warm. It's lovely. So it's here. Oh, I'm going all over wobble. It's here, so the water comes out of that hole, and this concrete thing baffles it and disperses it so that it doesn't sort of erode in a straight line down the beach, and when it gushes, it gushes. It's quite a sight actually. A lovely, lovely morning. Good morning. Somebody caught me. So I hope you've enjoyed that little walk on a beautiful sunny beach on a Monday morning. Don't forget, make sure you've subscribed and done all that kind of stuff, and we will see you soon. Bye for now.